I'm gonna like edit it down.
I should have brought my clapboard.
That would have been funny. Okay. So, Mom, what is your opinion? Like, Mom, what makes you flourish?
Well, see, I can ask you to define flourish.
You see, that's why I'm saying the questions.
You probably shouldn't.
I did.
What does it mean?
Okay.
Give me the exact definition.
What makes you peak happy? What?
Okay. Because when you're flourishing, you're growing, right?
Yes.
All
What
right.
makes you grow and flourish as a person? It can be anything. It doesn't have to be your family. It doesn't.
Life.
What about life?
All right, so you have periods of your life, right? You have, 0 to 18, 18 to 30, 30 to 45, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, oh, you little shit. Of course, my family. I like to read. I feel like I'm flourishing when I read.
So research, like learning.
Well, like a book.
Yeah.
I know everything about every old Hollywood star ever. I'm the one to come to.
Yeah.
Old heiresses, which would be Doris Duke, Barbara Hutton. Come ask me, I can tell you all about it. So that makes me flourish. That makes me grow. Makes me happy. The research I do for my YouTube makes me flourish because it's, something you're learning. It's even a screw up can be flourishing because your life's not always great. You're not always going to flourish, okay? It's just the way life is. You're not always going to flourish. You're going to flounder a lot. And even in that, you find something, one thing, just one thing, if you could draw it out, right? Get one positive from where you just really effed up.
Yeah.
You're flourishing, all right? Because you're moving on. So that's my answer, which was a vague answer, I guess.
No, I see it though.
Yeah.
What fulfillment do you get out of researching cases for your YouTube channel?
Okay, well, here's what I did.
In like a cool way.
Because we do 20 years or older.
Yes.
Especially when I've started now with, kids that went missing, 70s, 80s, whatever. And you take that to YouTube, you do the research, you present it on my YouTube channel, because I feel like I'm helping, right?
Yeah.
If you speak a child's name, and it doesn't matter how long they've been missing, you're helping. If I bring this story to other people, I'm helping. In my mind, obviously I can't, go find all these kids because nobody tried, but I think I'm helping. I'm not. I don't know. I guess I am. I guess I am. I am helping.
No, you're not letting them be forgotten.
No.
What is one case that sticks with you and you think of every day?
Because there's a lot. There's the Fort Worth trio, which were 2 teenage girls and 1 9-year-old who went to the mall in Fort Worth, Texas to do some last-minute shopping and were never seen again. Their car was still in the parking lot. There is nothing that brings them out of that mall, meaning not one person saw them out. Well, they think they did, but they really didn't, probably. And that was right around Christmas. And the families of these girls always put 3 angels out, like for Christmas. They always got them in their house. And we're getting to that time of year where I really start thinking about them a lot and what happened. And then there's the Springfield 3. A woman, her teenage daughter, they just graduated that night, and the daughter's friend, gone. Just gone. Nothing takes them out of that house, meaning nothing, they weren't seen anywhere else. They're just gone. What happens? How do you take 3 people in both? I did these cases back to back. This is what messed me up, because that's a lot of desperation and sadness. And I was lucky enough to be able to talk to the families, the brothers and sisters that are left.
Did talk to the families.
And I shouldn't have done them back to back. It's just too much. But those 2, and then like this Lamar Murray thing. Check out my YouTube. Think about all of them, actually. I really do. Think about all of them.
Yeah, because you spend a whole week diving into everything you can.
Yeah.
You feel like you know these people after a while.
I feel like I know them.
And you start to miss them. You talk about missing them.
Well, it's like when you finish a book, and you're really into that book, and you put it down, you're like, God, I'm going to miss them a lot. I am going to miss those people a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like that with with the missing and the mysteries and how they died, who killed them, whatever. It takes its toll sometimes.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask more questions that I might put in, might cut out. I don't know. What do you have to say to kids in the class that don't know what they're doing and don't know where they go? What do you have to say for the kids in the class that don't know where they're going and they don't have any clue?
They don't have to know right now. Being 18, 19, 20, I hate to tell y'all this, but y'all don't know about. You don't have to know right now. You don't. Just plugging away at it though is you'll figure it out.
Do you feel happy where your life ended up? All the choices you've made?
Yes. I'll tell you what. Even the most horrible thing that happened to you, or the biggest mistake that you made, it got you where you are. It got me where I am today. Right? I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change any of the bad. I wouldn't change any of the good. I wouldn't change a thing, because it got me where I am today. Happy, even with, I have bipolar. I'm bipolar 1. And that's been a struggle all my life. And it will be the struggle for the rest of my life. So, I made decisions that really weren't, I made some bad decisions. But that's one of those things what's the secret of life? Or it's not really the secret of life, but what's going to make you happy in life? Taking responsibility. If you screw up so bad, right? And your friends go, I can't believe you did that. Yeah, I did it. And excuse me. You just take responsibility for your actions and move on. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. You can't do anything else with that. Yeah. Take responsibility and move on. If people don't want to take your, don't want to, accept that, that's on them. That's on them. You don't spend, when I was talking to my therapist, and we were talking about, I asked him, I said, do you think that people are like bees, right? And you've got the queen, and then you have all the worker bees that do all the work. And, their whole life, the whole span of their life is doing stuff that none of the other bees want to do. So in life, I was like, do we have little worker bees that never really, I don't know, do you need an invitation? And some humans are like that. I wouldn't be happy with that. They might not be happy with my life. And then when you go and roll Rivermont, you look at those beautiful homes, and you think, God, I wish I had that. But if I did have that home, I would still be bipolar. I would still be bipolar 1. I would still struggle. It doesn't matter where you are. Big house, little house, vacation, no vacation. So, you take everything with you. If you have problems in your life and you want to escape the city, the town, the state, the country. Your problems are going to be anywhere you're going, waiting on you. Go to the four ends of the earth. Your problems are like, welcome. We've been here a minute. Solve them. Solve them. I have another thing about you only live once. YOLO. YOLO. Let me tell you something. No. You only live once is a lie. You live every day. You only die once. Think about it. Think about it. And then there's something my grandmother, 102, always has told me. I would be like telling her something somebody did, right? And she would say, Shannon, don't worry about their sins. You're not going to have to answer for them. Oh, let me write that down.
Yeah.
Let me write that down, Velma.
Girl, you out of the lane.
What?
So you're out of the lane.
I'm good.
It's funny because I have presentations. This lasts about 7 minutes. And we're at 11 minutes right now.
All right.
Do you want to go to IHOP?
Do I want to go to IHOP or one of these Mexican places? On this road.
You can pick anything you want, Mama. Mama, you can
Mama.
pick anything you want.
Mama.
This is your lunch. Are you proud of me?
Am I proud of you?
Yeah.
Yes. Always.
Who's your favorite kid?
I can't let that out.
I'll edit it out. I'll edit it out. Okay. I'll edit it
I
out.
refuse to answer that question.
Okay.
Ask me anything.
Thinking I'm gonna have like a minute, like 2 minutes of
Okay.
interview, and then blooper, and have like an unedited version they can go to. Thinking of questions. Because I asked you all I wanted to ask, but I like the idea
You
of
didn't
having.
add it on my YouTube channel.
I did. I talked about it on the slide. I talked about it on the slide.
Where I talk about a variety of things. Yeah.
And a lot of things. So I'll show you the slide later. I think that's it. I think I asked you all I wanted.
Let's talk about me raising children.
Okay.
From 18, me 18,
Mm-hmm.
till today, being an active mother. Well, I mean, I'm active. You know what
Yeah, I know.
we joked about when you graduated, and I had graduated too, because I'd been involved with the Lynchburg City Schools for, how long did we say?
37 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
yeah.
that's hard to believe, class, but I am 56 years old. I know what you're thinking. Botox? No. Fillers? Absolutely not. Good genes? Probably not. I don't know why.
Your grandmother's 102.
Yeah,
So that's a good gene.
I guess, yeah. It is.
I hope
It
you
is.
got it.
I hope I got it. I do. What makes you proud?
The work I do in the community made me proud for a long time. Knowing that there's families out there that had a better Christmas.
There's the Goodwill. We're going there later.
Knowing that there's people out there that had a better day, that felt, that had pressure, like adult parents out there that felt such relief when the Remington Club reached out to them and said, we have Christmas covered for you. We,
Covered all the way down to the tape and wrapping paper.
Yes. Tape, wrapping paper, clothes, blankets, socks, shoes, toys, toilet paper, gift cards for Christmas dinner, toilet, I already said toilet, just like shampoo, conditioner, pads, tampons, everything they asked for. We could have got, some kids that don't really know, that don't understand what we're doing, they asked for a PS5.
Yeah, that's
We couldn't really do that, but we got them everything else they wanted.
And y'all were a well-oiled machine there.
Yeah, I think it was the last year I did it, we had 400 kids in 3 days. 2 days, really.
Yeah.
We went for 17 hours straight. There was a point where I walked around a store for about 5 hours straight. And when I got outside, I collapsed to the ground on the cold pavement at 12 o'clock at night. And I could feel the veins in my foot pulsing.
Yeah.
And then we all got back to the Remington Club, and we all just sat there and looked at each other.
Because you weren't even done yet. You had to put it out, divide it.
We had to divide. We had to divide it all in that. So in my future career, I definitely want to do something for the community.
Right.
I think would be really cool. Getting a degree in film studies and then do a short film about like poverty. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how much money you have, where you live, whatever, doesn't define you.
No.
Never will.
No.
Never does. You could be the shittiest person on earth. Let's talk about P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just saying. You could have all the money to burn that he did, and you still, if you are not happy, if you are not content, if you are not centered, if you are not mentally stable, it means nothing. It means nothing. Your money means nothing. Your house means nothing. And that's what it is right here.
The Fiesta?
Yeah. Is that one?
Yeah.
Yay, nay?
If you want to go to there.
Let's do it.
Right.
I've never been there.
Oh. She's trying something new.
I'm trying something new, guys. I don't like to do that.
Yeah, and I miss the Rented Club so much. But,
well, you missed that part of it.
Yeah, I miss, working for the community and, there was one person, we were done at the toy drive. Everyone had come to get their boxes. Because that's how the parents come pick up boxes of toys and clothes and everything they asked for.
Yeah.
And this guy came in, and we had a tradition that we ordered pizza after the run. Ordered pizza and we debrief. Like, okay, this didn't work out. Let's do this next year. This was really funny. Because we fight like a family.
Oh yeah.
We threaten each other. And this guy walked in, begging us to help him. Because he didn't have anything for he had $20 to his name. And he said that he'd work for it, and we're all like, dude, this is what we do. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And we got boxes and we just threw everything we could in there. Because it was 20 minutes until the van got there to pick up everything. So, and we gave him a $100 gift card for dinners. So, I'll never forget that guy. I'll never forget him.
Well, you get more out of helping than you do being helped. You get more out of it than they do. Don't get me wrong, they get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
But knowing you impacted that Christmas on that guy and his children, and he will never forget it.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day is able to pay it forward. Not the same way y'all do, but I mean in another way, pay it forward.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he will. One day, pay it forward. It's all you can do in life. That's why. I mean,
yeah.
In your life, if you're not helping somebody else, you're wasting every day of your life. I always say you can I forgot what I was gonna say.
You on lithium again?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Well, everyone struggles. At some point, at some point in your life, you might not struggle financially, but you might struggle emotionally.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I could, I could be riding down Myrtle Beach and see those beautiful homes. And say, God, I wish I lived there. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe maybe the dad or whatever is an asshole beating on all of them.
Yeah.
No. But like
they
I said,
could look at you and say, I want to be a mother.
Uh-huh.
I want 4 kids that love me.
Yeah.
So
somebody's always gonna covet what you have.
Yes.
In not good ways and in good ways. So somebody always had it worse than you. I watched this when I read it. This woman in New York, right? They would go around. I don't know what they called it. People in New York, whatever. They talked to this woman, and she was saying use the good the good china, burn the good candles, use the good towels, because what are you saving them for? Two, she said, if you threw all of your if people stood around, right, and here's your problems, and you get to throw it in the middle of the circle, and when you did that and you looked at everybody else's problems, you would want yours back.
Yeah.
100%. You'd be like, oh, no, let me get mine back, because,
and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't, that doesn't mean that you're not, valid.
Oh, no, yeah. It's
but you're not alone.
It's the people, Asheville, North Carolina, place I love, right? I cannot imagine what they're going through. Up on my YouTube page, there's a guy that does missing people. All these faces from Asheville are coming through. People are looking, their family's looking for them. I can't imagine. There was a woman who, her 7-year-old son and her parents were on a roof, right? Because they weren't expecting all this. They were on a roof, and she was just they were screaming, I guess, for help, and the roof caved in, and her mother and her son, father, and son were gone right before our eyes. And you think you have problems?
Yeah.
And I think I have problems. I don't have no problems. No problems at all. That's heartbreaking.
It is.
I can't even imagine.
No.
But if she doesn't take one thing out of that's positive, right? Even if that positive is, well, that didn't kill me.
Yeah.
And, that didn't kill my spirit. That didn't, don't get me wrong. It's on it, but there have been horrible things that happened to me, and sometimes the only thing I could think of good out of it didn't kill me.
Yeah. So any last words you have to say? You have to lot. Dad's kind of really straightforward answers. He's gonna be like, my family.
Yeah. Do I have anything left
my family.
to say?
No good at.
You don't have to figure it out right now. You don't have to. You don't have to figure it. You need to. And here's the thing: people think, "Oh, do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life." Well, no, you will. Actually,
that's the beauty. I think the beauty is working for what you want.
Absolutely.
I love working. I love going to bed at night sore because I know what I did. I worked.
Yeah.
I changed something.
Yeah.
So, thank you for letting me interview you.
You're welcome. Don't forget to tune in to TheShannon681 on Saturday nights.